we start, of course, the risk disclaimer.
The boring part.
Yes, the most boring part. Yeah, the same procedure, you know. So if you have got question regarding the risk disclaimer, by the end of the webinar, we will show you the email address from us, and you can contact us anytime. And we take no liabilities, nothing, no guarantees. There is no offer here to buy or sell. Good. So let's start. Yeah, today with we will have a very interesting topic: trading the 79% pullback pattern. It's for me not new, I would say, but not often used at the for chart analysis.
Yeah, same for me. Same for me. So I usually only use the normal Fibonacci retracement levels we had last week. So if you haven't seen it so far, it's on YouTube. So click on the video below. And yeah, today it's more advanced, I would say.
Yeah, more advanced. And if you've got questions regarding this topic during the webinar, just use the chat screen, and we will answer your questions as soon as possible. And yes, also this webinar is powered by XM. So anyone who wants to use these indicator or this trading strategy, just download, for example, the demo from XM. I will also copy and paste the link here in the chat screen, and then you can try it with fake money, but in a real environment. Did you see the markets yesterday?
Yesterday on Friday, so it was ridiculous. Yesterday, the Russell, so this is the small cap
Yeah,
index, went down by almost 4%. So this was almost historical.
really historical, really, really historical. Okay, so I hope for the guys here and or for ladies and gentlemen, this pullback pattern will help in the near future by these volatile markets where we are. Good. So what are the contents today? Yes, the contents will be the adding the fractals, second, finding the trend direction, and third, the pattern structure. For the information, this pullback pattern course is available on Tradimo. This is only a small part of the course. Let me check out how many chapters this course has here at all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 chapters. So from these 5 chapters, we get only 2, yes. And if you want to see the whole course, let me copy and paste this. You would be able to get the whole course here on this link. Good. Yes, adding fractal, finding the trend direction and pattern structure. The pullbacks, the 79 pullback strategy can be used on any time frame, any chart, but we will show you how to use it as a swing trading strategy. It can be used as a trend trading, or a counter trend trading methodology. However, it is always advisable to trade with the trend when starting out. To define the trend, we will look at the daily chart with the fractals indicator added to it. So we will show it in the next screens. Yes. This indicator can be used in any time frame, and told you before, we will use a good swing trading methodology. It's very,
Method.
very
Just say method.
just say method. Yes, sorry. To be honest, I'm not I'm not the Englishman from the roots. I'm here from the north part of Germany, counting fishes, and that's all. Good. Next, yeah, it can be used, like I told you before, a trend trading or a counter trend trading method. Yes, and also it is always advisable to trade with the trend when starting out. So the trend is your friend.
Yeah.
That's the motto at the exchanges. And also, my opinion, don't trade against the trend.
Yeah. Don't mess with the big guys. So
Yes.
just the trend is your friend. So it's the best advice you can have at the beginning.
Yes, correct. Good. And to define the trend, we will look at the daily chart with the fractal indicator added to it, and how to add the fractal indicator in these kind of charts. Now, this is an example from MT4, also be used for MT5. Like I told you before, you can download the demo trading system from XM. This is MT4 or MT5 on every system compatible. That means you can use it on Windows, you can use it on Mac OS, you can use it on your Apple device or on your Android device. Good. How to add this on the chart? Just click on the indicators, then go to Bill Williams, click on fractals, and on the next screen, yes, the properties will be shown up. And very important is because of the daily method, just click on the daily. Yeah,
Yes.
very, very important. You can see it here by the yellow arrow. And
then our little yellow friends pop up.
yes. And yeah, very important is to activate the daily, and then it will shown up like this here on the charts. You will see the fractals.
Yeah, it looks like a little triangles, but yeah, it's actually a kind of arrow.
Yes, a kind of arrow. Good. What does it exactly mean regarding the fractals? Now we are going to the structure of the fractals, and they are, for example, a fractal at all. So it shows like this. If we zoom in the chart, like, yeah, Matthias, you told it, like an arrow up or like an arrow down.
Hmm. And maybe some of you already know these kinds of fractal indicator because it's a very important part of the beginner strategy, because we also determine the market direction with the fractals in the beginner strategy. So it's very, very simple to use.
Yes, very simple to use and to add on the MT4 trading system or MT5. Good. So we have got an up fractal. An up fractal is formed when the highest candle has two candles to the right of it with two lower highs and at least two candles to the left of it with two further low highs.
Yeah. Or in other words, it's the highest candle within 5 candles with the candle in the middle.
Yeah, in the middle. Correct. Take the middle one. If you compete with 5 candles, take the middle one, the highest one.
And if this has the highest course, then this is the up fractal candle.
Yes. A down fractal is the opposite. A down fractal is formed when the lowest candle has two candles to the right with higher lows and two candles to left with two further higher lows. So, yeah, absolutely opposite. The middle of the 5 candles, yeah, with the downtrend.
With the lowest course in the middle.
Correct. Good. And an uptrend is established if the price moves above the most recent up fractal. So look for price to move above the most recent up fractal. Very, very important. And then price does not feed to close above the fractal high. So this is also very important. So it doesn't need to be closed at the highest point.
Yeah, the wick is enough, so you don't need the entire body or the closing price.
Yes. And also for the other side, a downtrend is confirmed if price is moved below the most recent down fractal. So you can see it here by the example in the chart. So look for price to move below the most recent down fractal.
And if you want to know further information about directional determination with the fractals, then I can recommend to have a look at the beginner strategy, first part 1, step 1 out of 5.
Okay, good. Good. And let's come to the next. So price does not need to close below the fractal low. Yeah, like the other side. So it doesn't need to close, yeah, at the lowest point. So this is very, very important.
Yeah.
So don't wait too much. So this will give you the trend direction. So what we are doing the next step after we have got the fractals out, if the up fractal or down fractal, then we have to add, of course, the trend direction. Very, very simple. For example, for an up fractal, if you want to add the trend direction, just only add a horizontal line, yeah, and then you will see, for example, the trend direction for the up fractal.
Up fractal is uptrend, down fractal is downtrend.
Correct. And then on the other side, for example, then there's also a horizontal line. There we can see the down fractal.
But just to make it sure, so in this particular example here, currently we have an uptrend because the most recent fractal was an up fractal which was broken. But if the trend moves down now, then we have a potential downtrend because then the down fractal is broken.
Yeah. Yeah, also very important information. So all, yeah, for all attendees, Matthias is this guy who is trading the real money account from Tradimo. Very successful. Yeah. By
Not
the end.
not
No?
these days, I would
Not
say.
these days.
Friday, Monday, and yesterday was a kind of catastrophe.
Really?
Yes, lost a
Okay.
lot.
Oh, don't tell it to me.
Hmm.
Okay, good. So how does it look, for example, on MT4 for XM, for example, or our partner who powered this webinar as well? So there's also very simple. You go to indicators, Bill Williams, adding the fractals, yeah, and then it will, yes, of course, very, very important is, unfortunately, it's a German language screen here, but I think most of the guys know how does it mean, for example, in English. So by the properties, you have to activate the daily part, yeah, and then you will see it on MT4 like this.
Yes.
The arrows above, the arrows up, and the arrows down.
Mm-hmm. Or above and below the candles. You're
Yes.
right.
Good. So now we are coming to the most important part, to add the Fibonacci with the fractals together.
Yes.
Yeah. So the 79% pullback, and this is the meaning, and this is very important. At first, we have to switch to the 4-hour chart. Also very simple to use. At MT4, you can switch your daily chart to a 4-hour chart, and then it looks like this, for example.
Mm-hmm. So we make a kind of bottom down analysis or multiple time frame analysis we were doing here.
Okay. Yes, this is correct. And then for the next step, we have to look up for a clear up move. In case the trend is up, we need to find a clear upswing.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, this is very important. And this is where the discretionary element becomes important. Ideally, we would want to see a nice clear up move with momentum marked by long bullish candles.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely right. And this is maybe the best thing to use a big news event or like a move from yesterday for the downside. Yeah. Would be a large bearish candle yesterday.
Yes, I can imagine. Unfortunately, I didn't look on it, but today in the evening I will do this definitely.
Yeah, you have to, I think. There's a question. Can I get this webinar video for download to view later? Yes, it will be uploaded on YouTube as soon as possible.
Yes.
On our YouTube channel, Tradimo. Check out.
Yes. So I would recommend also everyone just be a part or just a follow on our YouTube channel, Tradimo, and then you will get automatic the information when it's uploaded.
Yeah, that's the best way.
Yeah. Good. So after we have found the large bullish candles, yeah, very important before it is advisable to avoid choppy ranges and overlapping candles as they are not ideal spots to draw up retracements. Yeah. So I show you up this example on the left side in the chart. So this is, for example, a choppy price action where you don't see any clear moves up and down.
Absolutely right. Yeah. So this is a strategy based on a clear trend. So yeah, it's best way to avoid range markets.
Yes. And now we have to add the Fibonacci levels. Yes. So we have to identify a swing low, draw a Fibonacci retracement from the swing high to the swing low. Take note of the 78.6 level, as this is where we will be entering a long trade. Yeah.
Actually, sorry to be a pain in the ass, but in this particular case, we need to draw a line from the low to the high because always drawing lines from the left to the right.
Yes. Yes, correct. And after identifying a swing high, yeah, then we add the Fibonacci levels.
Okay.
Yeah, the Fibonacci retracement.
Okay. Yeah, that was my bad.
Yes, this is very, very important. Here is the swing low. This is the swing high. And these are the points where we have to add the Fibonacci levels or the Fibonacci retracement.
Yeah.
Yeah, last week, for example, the last webinar, we showed you how to add the Fibonacci retracement on MT4 and MT5. Yeah. And now we are coming to a very, very important level, the 78.6 level. It is marked yellow here. This is the level where we want to trade.
And this is usually not drawn in, so we have to do it manually. And Timo will show you how.
Yes. If it does not if it does not show it up, Yeah, in your Fibonacci retracement, you can change this or amend this manually. Just go to the Fibonacci properties on your trading system and then add here the 0.786, yeah, level, description 78.6, click on OK, and then it will show up, the 78.6 level.
And this is the basis of the whole entire strategy, so you will need it.
Yes. So, and at this level, we have to wait till the market goes to this level of 78.6 level, and this is the level where we want to go long.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I think for the opposite side, when we go, for example, short, of course, you have to identify, yeah, the swing low and the swing high, and to put the Fibonacci retracement on the opposite level, yeah, and then you will find the level where you go short.
Absolutely right. Yeah.
So, but this will be also described in our course lesson, yeah, where I copy and paste the link where you can click on this. Let me do this once again. Yeah, this is the course page where you can see the whole chapter of the 79 pullback pattern strategy. And it has a content of 5 chapters. What we showed you today are only 2 chapters. Yeah. And yes, on the other side, or second, I would give you an advice or just a recommendation to download the demo from XM. Let me copy and paste the XM demo site where you can download this and just trying out in the real environment with fake money. Yeah. We came to the end of the webinar, but before we close, yes, I want to show you at first, of course, the trading performance of Matthias. Yeah. So everyone who wants to, for example, get in the signals of Matthias. Yeah. I think Matthias, you deliver the live signals to everyone.
Yes.
But with the condition to be a premium member. Yeah. And after you are becoming a premium member at Tradimo, then you will get also the signals from Matthias, and you can see by the performance, yeah, on the left side, you're responsible for the option stocks and future trading, yeah, and the performance is not bad, 27%, and now
to be honest, it's not updated, so now it's not that good anymore, but still good enough, I think.
it's still good enough, yeah, for after 12 months. On the right side, you can see the performance from Orlando. He is our Forex trader. He would also give you the trading ideas if you become a premium member, and then you can see how it works. Good. So if you have got questions, we are still online, and to just take the opportunity, yeah, so we will answer your question as soon as possible. I promise you to show you the email address where you can contact us anytime, yeah. And if you've got questions there, just sending out an email or recommendations or ideas about webinar topics, what you want to learn, just send it out. Don't hesitate. Yeah. Good. I think we came to the end.
Yeah, I don't see anybody's typing, so I think everything seems clear, or it's not interesting.
Yeah, it's a very professional topic, really advanced, really advanced. It's it's huge content, but it is worth. Yeah, it is worth to learn about it. And after the webinar, I would appreciate if you can rate us also the webinar if that's good or if that's bad, of course. And if you have got suggestions, I would appreciate if you can send us your suggestions, also your topics, what you're interested for, and we will do our best, definitely. Good. I think Ferdinand is typing anything. Thanks. Yeah. Thanks, Ferdinand, to you, to your attention, and also to George and to everyone. And yes, this webinar is recorded, and we will upload this as soon as possible on our Tradimo challenge on YouTube. I can give you a recommendation. Really follow us on Tradimo YouTube, and you will be automatically informed.
Yeah, absolutely agree.
Matthias,
Okay.
Thanks for everything.
You're welcome.
Yes. And I wish you a nice evening, and to everyone, have a nice evening and take care.
Yeah, have a nice evening. See you next week. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.